Hi guys, my name is Sarah Weeks, and I am here to talk to you guys a little bit about project and coaching for a project. So this year is obviously Game Changers, powered by Star Wars, Force for Change, all of that. So the theme this year, or what your project is like about, the challenge this year, is all about making new ways for everybody to be able to be more active. And with it being so broad, there is so much room that your kids can research and come up with their own ideas. It's not a very strict or limited project. It's very open. With developing a project, what I have found through my years of mentoring, being on a team, helping coach team, working with teams, split up the work. Don't make one kid or two kids do the entire project. Split it up between everyone. Everyone comes up with ideas. Now, if you have one or two brainstormers, then the kids that aren't brainstorming or coming up with ideas aren't going to have as much respect and appreciation for the project. So if you give everyone the task of coming up with ideas and brainstorming, that really makes it feel more important for everyone. When everyone puts in input, it becomes important to the whole team and not just the few people that may be project. Make sure that when your kids are researching, that after they come up with their idea, challenge them to go figure out if it's already a thing out in the world. And if it is there something that they can do to improve it? Because you can't do a project on something that already exists. Have the kids come down, pitch everything, and then vote on their favorite project. If the kids are voting on their favorite project, then it's the project that the kids want. Not necessarily a project that you guys think is going to be the most successful, because if you force the kids into something, they're not going to have as much fun. When doing research, it's very important to have multiple sources. Books, experts, newsletters, newspapers, magazines, anything that you can get to find research. The more time that they spend researching and the more you challenge them and push them to research, the more that they'll find and the more that this project can grow. Once again, if you split up the research, have everyone research just a little bit, find an article, find a website, have every kid find a website or an article, and the amount of information you have will just keep growing. Now, there is a skit that goes along with your project. So, in the skit, the kids should have fun. This should not be something that's they see as work. Now, there is work to it, but it should also be their idea, their way, their own creative way, because this is what they're showing the judge, and this is what the judge will see about the project. And if your kids are having fun with the skit, the judges are going to have fun. Judges would much rather watch a bunch of kids super excited and having fun with a project than a bunch of kids that are just going through the motions. How they express their idea, how they share their information, that's all important. Being memorable. Once again, if the kids are having fun and enthusiastic and happy, it's going to be memorable. But you can't tell your kids, you have to be happy, you have to look happy, you have to act happy. Just tell them to have fun. It's going to reduce stress if you're like, win or lose, go out and have fun. Now, I'm sure all of you have seen this. This is the project Rubric. Share this with the kids. Say, this is what the judges are looking for. If your kids know and can cover everything on this rubric, then they're going to score higher. If they speak to the rubric and make sure that they highlight on all these points on the rubric, not only is this helping your kids hopefully earn a higher score, but it's also helping your judges. Because if your kids go through and speak to the rubric, then the judges will go through and be able to be like, okay, so we know that they went over this, and we know that they went over this, and we know that and it helps. And you can do that with every rubric. When the kids speak with the judges, a judge can pick up a lot. Whether you've done the work, whether they've done the work, whether they're happy, whether they're proud. A judge can read kids super easy because kids are going to tell you whatever comes to their brain. Like, it's not going to be, they're going to stick to the script. Because a lot of times, they don't. I'm a student, I've been through FLL. Sometimes you forget and you have to go off script. And that's when the truth comes out. With it being over Zoom and everything like that, it's very different this year, which you can be in the room with the kids while they're on the Zoom. But being in the background, trying to talk to them, trying to coach them through it is not going to help anything. It's just going to add more stress. You can't control what they say. Just go with it. They're going to say what they want to say, and they're going to have fun. And just tell them to have fun. Because if a kid's having fun and has come up with a project that they enjoy, and that they've put the effort and they've put the research in, and they've done all that, they're going to excel and they're going to do good. Okay, that's it for me.